Welcome back to another video. We did good for yesterday, man. We got a whole lot of views. I don't know how much it hasn't added up. I'd say it's probably 600 plus. So that's great for me. Anyways, we ready to get into this video. I uploaded a video earlier. If all goes well, this should be the only video we have to do today. In case y'all want me, and what am I trying to say? I want to say oh yeah, I got it. This should be the only video we do today, unless y'all want me to do any other videos. Sorry, I be thinking about everything all at once. That's why I got tripped up on my words. But anyways, let me get this off the screen to support the stream thing. It was on there by default. I can take it off though. See, look. It's gone. Let me switch this over so we can get to it.
Walked around, but I couldn't quite tell, so I went to knock on the door, but nobody answered. Luckily, the next door neighbors were outside, so I went to talk to them to get some more information. They told me that the home was actually vacant and there were no sidewalks on this property. But just from my experience doing this, I had this intuition that there were sidewalks in that yard. So I went and got my shovel and walked around the yard, feeling everywhere to see where there was a sidewalk. Turns out there was a ton of buried sidewalk that neighbor or any of the neighbors that I talked to had no idea was there. So I started to do one of the most labor-intensive cleanups that I have ever done. Because just between the edging and the shoveling and removing all the dirt off of the buried sidewalks, I spent about 15 hours of work. The owner also caught wind that I was working at her house, so she came over and I was not expecting it at all. So be sure to stay to see my interaction with the owner and to see me unveil the entire sidewalk. And also, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button for me down below, as this is the best way to support this work that I do. And be sure not to miss the awesome before and after pictures at the very end of this video. Anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. SB Mowing, out.
I can't be the only one that loves when he working on the sidewalks. I think that, and when he's mowing the grass, it should be like amazing. I saw my guy at church that he been cutting grass for 20 years. I didn't get to talk to him. I just saw him. Thought he was gonna come talk to me about, because he know I'm the social media guy. Like I do this. I know how to get results. Is that a good thing? I guess that means I'm reliable. There is a sidewalk. I didn't doubt that it wasn't. I guess this is what hybrid foods will take care of you on. You know, it's this the stuff there that you don't know. You don't take care of it. It'd be crazy if this was like this for like 20 years. Like, yeah, I don't know. There ain't no sidewalk there. That's not just off my experience. I wonder if there's some type of device that I don't know, just cuts that under. Like maybe you can roll something under it, like a mower, and then it'll just cut everything that's like stuck to the ground like that. Y'all probably know the correct terminology for what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to say it. Let's see if we can cut some of this video down. It's a whole hour. We're not gonna watch the whole hour. Y'all know that. Turn it down a little bit more. There's even more. That's crazy. Yeah, they can't let it get like this again going forward. I'm guessing that stuff on the house is poison ivy. I think he said a while back he had cut some poison ivy off. He got like a huge rash. Like him trying to get rid of it. It was been there for like 3 months. I don't even know if that's safe for a rash to be on you for 3 months. Does that spread a rash like to other people? I want to do the neighbors, but they be snitching on you. Hey girl, you know somebody over here cutting your grass? What you talking about? They cutting your grass right now. And they be like, oh, I'm on my way over right now. Like, oh, really? That's what y'all gonna do? Y'all told me nobody lived here. Y'all snitching. I couldn't do that. You know what? I just be like, nah, I don't want to cut this grass. Don't nobody live here anyway. I know some of his videos only be like 40 minutes. This one was at an hour, so I know it had to be something. Anyway, let's try to get through this. I didn't even see when that lady came. She must ain't came yet. He said some lady came to the Andre's house because of shit he thought that he was a refugee. Oh shit, man! Just when we think it's coming to the end, there's more. But wait, there's more. I want to see is he gonna work on the grass or he's just working on these. Yeah, we don't want to skip too much, but we want to skip enough. Don't pay me for it. No, would you in charge for this? They asked me that you have to double it. I feel like now you're not about to pay me that $20 for all this. You better give me 60. Yeah, I double. Not even gonna lie. If you can pay $125 for your haircut, you can pay me $150. That's enough. That's reasonable right there. That's reasonable. The nigga said he been out here for 15 hours. I don't think he said 15 hours. He might have said 15 hours. It might have been 15. Maybe he meant 15 hours to do the sidewalk plus the yard. He didn't show himself doing the yard. How would you get your payment if you done a yard for somebody that don't live there? That's what I would want to know. Do you get your payment? Or did you go to his neighbor? Yeah, y'all owe me. Y'all owe me. Like, yeah. And then they get the government come out there like, somebody didn't work for y'all didn't pay him? Yeah, y'all have to pay him, but we gonna kick you out. I ain't gonna lie, the only time I've ever seen an eviction notice was like on TV or TV shows. I've never lived with anybody that got eviction notices or anything like that, man. So that's interesting. See if we can get through this. We don't. Some.
Rugged.
Yeah.
Hey, this is clean though, right?
No.
Well, I'm gonna get it looking a lot better. I'm gonna mow it and everything too.
Yeah.
When nigga say, yeah, I believe. See what's happening here. I saw somebody.
I didn't even realize there's a sidewalk there.
You didn't?
I've lived in my house for 20 years and I've never seen a sidewalk.
That house for 20 years?
And I've
I
never
told
seen a
y'all
sidewalk.
20 years.
That's crazy. Isn't that nuts how buried that was?
Wow. That's a great job, though.
That's about 12 hours of work.
Wow. Aren't you a YouTuber?
Yeah, I do it for free.
I follow you,
Have you
man.
seen me?
Yeah, I actually follow you as well.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Thanks for the support.
It looks great, man.
It does.
Thanks for doing it, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping.
No, like for him that even that side that had like grass in the street. I got a feeling that this man is making hundreds off YouTube alone. Like he has to. Like he's in the millions. He's getting like a million views each video, maybe 2 million. I think what was that like? Oh no, maybe I could look it up on YouTube. But you gotta realize that's a million a video. He posts every Friday. There are 4 Fridays in a month, so it's not too much. Or views on YouTube. YouTube typically pays creators between 1,000 and 4,000 for 1 million views. If you get 2 million views, that's, we'll just say 1,000. And he get that 2, 4, 6, 8 times. 8 times 2 is 16,000. So he getting about 16,000 at least per month. Not to mention how he actually does this. I think he just chooses a day out the week to do it for free.
Alright everyone, so we thankfully just got finished up with all the edging. I spent an extra 2.5 hours on it today, but that looks amazing. I do wish there was a curb, but I went digging for it. There is no curb, and as you can see, the neighbors don't have curbs on this street for some reason. But we're gonna get to mowing and mow the entire front yard. We're not gonna touch the backyard today because there's lots of poison ivy. There's even poison ivy in this brush, but I think I'm gonna try to mow it back a little bit up to where the poison ivy starts. And then the last thing I wanna do, if possible, is remove all these vines from the house. They might be a little bit too mature and kind of grown into the siding, and if I remove them, they might damage the siding. So if I start to do that and then I notice that they're damaging the siding, I'm just gonna stop. But after that, we'll just do final touches with the weed eater and the blower, and then we'll get out of here. Enjoy this work, guys. Alright, the siding is definitely gonna rip off if I try to take that off, so we're just gonna leave it and mow.
I don't see what the use is. I'm not. I mean, he's mowing the house, but you can't really do much. They have to tear the house down, right? For you to get any value out of it. I could see the city doing that. Like they tear down the whole house and get rid of everything. Maybe gentrify the neighborhood or something. Hey, well, at least somebody can walk on the sidewalk. I'll say that they can walk on the sidewalks now. The house might look bad, but you can walk on the sidewalks. This looks like this is a sidewalk. He probably got tired of doing it though. Not that I want to do it, or I would like to know, how do you get rid of poison ivy? You just cut it down. Like what? But then yeah, I feel like If you were to study with your lawnmower, you're gonna have to use gloves. And you might mess up and pick up your lawnmower without your gloves. Man, you got poison ivy. Just like that. I would still try to cut down the house, the leaves. And like I say, who cares if you damage it? It's already damaged. Like it's not like it's brand new. Niggas in there, must they eat a grill and just smoking it loud. Smoking it loud. I only think, like, why he didn't cut that part? I doubt the sidewalk stopped at the grass. I think it probably kept going. I don't know if he got tired of doing it, but it looked like it kept going.
All right, everyone, we are back from that crazy job. And I don't think I've ever been more glad to be done with something in my life. That was some of the hardest, most labor-intensive work I've ever done. And literally my whole body feels like jello right now. So I can't wait just to get a good night's sleep and rest over the next couple of days. But there is something that I always like to say at the very end of my videos for all the dedicated followers that watch all the way to the end. I really appreciate each and every one of you so much. I really couldn't continue to do this work without all of your support, and I just want to thank you. And so Mrs. SB and I decided that we wanted to do the very first sale on our merchandise for everybody that stays to the end of this specific video. So if you are still watching and want to pick up an SB Mowing shirt or any of our awesome merchandise on our store, sbmowing.com, we're going to give you guys 15% off if you use the code IMADEIT15. Anyways, I hope you all...
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Yo, appreciate y'all for watching with me. And it's been real. It's been real, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Y'all stay tuned, and hopefully we won't have to do another video today. But if we do have to, I wouldn't mind it. if we get like the 1, 2, maybe even 4 videos out. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye.